Why, hello everyone, it's me, Smooth Brain again, and today I have the new Unearthly palette and collection called Gothic Romance. I'm very excited about this. It comes with an eyeshadow palette, a blush palette, and some really cool, different colored lipsticks. And they're like a matte lipstick in a mousse formula. So why don't we try them out first? So the first one is called Withered Kiss. I'm just going to do lip swatches on these. Wait, let's come in a little closer. Okay, so Withered Kiss. This is actually a lot prettier than I thought it would be. I just did some other swatches, so you might see some red around my mouth. It's from the other swatches, and you'll see that in a short. But ignore the red. We'll put some, for the final look, we'll put some concealer on so that it doesn't look red. But yeah, that's really pretty. It's very comfortable. It smells like vanilla. And I really like this color. I thought I wouldn't like it because on my hand it looked really gray, but it looks great here. Okay, so the next color is called, let me get my magnifying, Still Heart. Ah. Again, really comfortable. I think this one, though, is probably a little too stark for me. But it's very pretty still. I think it's still pretty. It would be cool for a Halloween costume, you know, if you're trying to go for that ghostly look or the zombie look. Super excited about the Halloween season this year. Then the next one is a gray called Cadaver. This probably will look great for a zombie costume too. I mean, it's called Cadaver. I definitely suggest also using a lip liner for these. You can see like the border of my lips is not filling out the way I want it to. Yeah, this one's definitely going in the Halloween basket. You know, I usually dress up for Halloween for a party at work or what have you, but this year I think I'm going to just wear all Halloween colors all the time for October. So that's the gray Cadaver. Then we have this one called, Gravebound. And this is a brownish gray color. Not quite taupe, it's more brown than taupe, but oh. Yeah, it's very brown on the lips. It's the ground that the cadaver's buried in. So, we have those four. And we also have, I got this, I don't know if it was an extra or what, but I have this little gloss here too that came in the package. I think it was just an extra, or maybe I ordered it separate, but this one is called... Wait, let me look. This one is called Spice. So let's put that on top of the... That warms it up. Lovely. Really great. Okay, let's go to the cheek palette next. Very excited about this. What colors do we have? This is pretty. Okay, so the cheek palette looks like this. It comes in a cardboard package. Hard cardboard. The outside's really pretty. And the inside has a mirror. And it also has 6 different colors that you can use as blush or maybe even use as a bronzer depending on your skin tone. Let's just swatch them real quick. We have Dried Leaves. That's like a rosy brown. Then we have Covenant, which is more of an orangey brown, and Faint Memory. Ooh, that one's pretty. It's like a dusty pink. That's what they look like. And if I swatch them, ooh, that pink is really cool. That's what they look like with a swatch. And if we smush them out, you can see they blend out really nicely as well. Then the next 3 colors are Bloodbath? No, Blood Oath. Okay. I was like, Bloodbath. Phantom Orchid, which is an orchid color. Blood Oath is like a reddish brown. Phantom Orchid is a orchid color. And Seance, which is like a tangerine color. So that's those 3 colors. And if we swatch them out, oh, I like the orchid. The tangerine's really pretty too. I'm going to smear them out a little bit so you can see how they blend out. That's those 3. That's those 3. The weirdest wrists. They don't really... are not amenable to swatching. I have this like really thin, skinny wrist. And so when I swatch things, it goes off onto this weird part of my wrist. See right here? It's like indented. Oh well, we'll do the best we can. Okay, what color do I want to use? They go with the palette too. So I think I'm going to use this Faint Memory color. And maybe we'll put some Faint Memory here and the orchid above it. That's pretty. Oh, I love it. If there's some redness around my eyes, I just wax my eyebrows and that's why. Underneath my brow. I love that. Okay, let's get some of that Phantom Orchid as well. Look at that. That's very pigmented. And it blends really nice into this other one. I can't resist a purple blush. Look at how pretty that is. Just going to put a little bit more here. And then what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use this Covenant, which is that tannish color, and see if we can use it as a bronzer. Yeah, it works. I mean, you could use your bronzer, you have everything in this. Let me just take a clean brush and kind of blend that. And we'll just put a little bit more here. That's really pretty. And you know, we could use this dried leaves one to just do a slight quick, I'm gonna put this underneath my chin and see how that looks. Just very lightly, just to throw a shadow on my double chin so we can kind of disguise it. Yeah, that looks good. I used it very lightly though. Okay, gonna put some eye primer on, if I can find it. And I'll be right back with the eye palette. Okay, so the eye palette has the same design on the front as the blush palette, the Gothic Romance, and it's got the roses and the pink and the black, which is really pretty. It's like more like an orchid than a black. And then if you open it up, it has the full mirror, and then this is the palette. Look at that pretty beauty. It's cool tone pinks and neutrals, and a little bit of purple. So I am going to do the swatches first for you, as I always do. There are 4 shimmers, and there are 16 mattes. So I'm going to do all the mattes first. They go across in the row like this, so it's very easy to make looks with this one. You'll see the shimmer goes with the mattes and so on. So let's do that first. So the first one is a white called Ghostly Whisper. Then we have Moonlit Void, which is like a lavender. Then we have Lovelorn. That's a light grayish purple. And Nocturne, which is a deep purple. So there's what they look like. Nice pigment. Let's go to the next one. And I'm going to do it light to dark again. So on the very right side of that palette is Dust of Time, which is a beige color, a cool tone beige. Then we have Antique Frame. That's like a chocolate brown, like a milk chocolate brown. It's kind of got some green in it too. Ashen Moss. So yeah, this has some green in it as well. It's like a greeny, really dark green. And then Chapel Doors, which is a black. At least it looks like a black to me. Let's swatch these. The Chapel Doors black is really nice. It's very pigmented, and it's a true black. It's not like a gray or anything like that. You'll see the one Mist of Time is really blending into my hand. But I love that dark green, grungy, like moss-colored one. That's pretty. Okay, next we have a warm neutral row. So Flesh and Bone, which is a very light peach. Then we have Wilted Rose. It's rosy, but it also has like some warmth to it. Heart's Flame, which is a really orangey brown. And Casket Mood. Oh, casket wood, sorry. I didn't think caskets had moods. Okay, and here are the colors for that. So that's your really neutral color row. Let's swatch them out. And I'll show you them after I do the final row, which is a pink to like dark reddish brown. Okay, so the first one is called Blushing Apparition, which is a very light baby pink. Then we have Tainted Love, which is a rosy pink. We have Blood Oath. I wonder if that matches the Blood Oath that's in the blush palette. I'm going to have to check that in a second. Blood Oath, which is it's like a really deep rosy brown, and then Crimson Devotion, which is a dark brown. And again, I'll put that Crimson Devotion one right up at the top there. So there are those colors. Really nice. Okay, let's see what these shimmers look like. So the shimmers, the first one from the purple row is called Twilight Waltz. It is a purple with maybe a little bit of a green reflect, and it also has like two different color purples, like a dark purple and then also like a lilac purple. Oh my god, it has a lot of colors in it. Okay. Then we have Grave Moon in the dark one, and that also looks like a multi-chrome. It has pink and green and dark purple base and blue. Then we have, for the warm tones, we have Golden Veil. That one is like white with pink and blue. And then we have Ethereal Light for the pink row. Ooh, that's going to have some pink in it. Oh my, that's like almost like a lavender with pink. Okay, so let's see what they look like. And let's swatch them out. So you'll see the four of them there. Hopefully you can see the shifts. I really like these, they're really pretty. I particularly like the Ethereal Light one. It's gorgeous. You can see the shifts that way as well. Okay, let's play with some makeup. I think I'm going to go with the pinks for this. So let's start off with the Blushing Apparition. I think I'm going to do an 80s look at some point with this, where we used to do the dark in the crease and the medium in the all over the lid, and then the light used to be up on the brow bone. So completely different way of doing your makeup. I want to show you guys that one day, so stay tuned and we'll get to that too. That's pretty. And then I'm going to put in the corner this Tainted Love color. Actually, let me... Tainted Love. The Tainted Love color. We're going to deepen it up a little bit with this Blood Oath. That blends in really nice with the Tainted Love. Just a little bit. I'm going to go back to my fluffy brush and just blend that all with whatever's left on the... I think we need some more of the Blood Oath. I'm using my Refer brushes today. I really love the Refer brushes. They're so good. They are animal hair though, so if you like to stay vegan, check out Angelica Neatfist's site. She's the owner of Singe Beauty, and she has some really nice brushes as well, and they are not animal hair. They're synthetic. Okay, let's put on this ethereal light. Really pretty. As always, I like to use my finger. Okay, and I'm going to use the darkest color, Crimson Devotion. I'm going to put that on with a pencil brush and just go along the lash line, both upper and lower. Just so you know that shimmer is very flaky, and as I'm putting this on, it is flaking off the shimmer. I don't like that. But the shimmer's still beautiful. So we'll just put that like that. And then we're going to put it underneath as well. And I think in the corner, I am going to use a white. So let's use another pencil brush and use this white right in the corner there. Ooh, that's really white. You guys see how white that is? I'm going to take it up a little bit, like this. And also here. Okay, that's really pretty. I also noticed the blushes have a nice sheen to them. Sheen. Alright, I'm going to finish up, put some powder on, do the other eye, and then we will come back and discuss. So, here's the final look. What do you guys think? I kind of love it. It's really pretty, and you know, I think I'm going to be using this palette a lot during the fall. It's not your typical like burnt oranges and yellows and browns that you see in fall, but look at how this look came out. It's really just gorgeous. So I look cute, and I'm very happy with this look. And Unearthly is still selling this Gothic romance stuff, and they are based in the US, so you don't even have to worry about tariffs at all. Okay, so I really love the blush palette. I'm not a big blush palette kind of gal, but when I go on vacation, I like to bring a palette just because it's just easier. And I really love the eyeshadow palette. As far as the lipsticks, I really do like the formula. I don't know if all of these are my color, but I certainly am going to be using a couple of them, and the other two that aren't my color are definitely Halloween vibes, so we'll be using them as well. So remember, be happy, don't be sad. and subscribe and hit like, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!